I want to give an example of the case of RM, of the intersex person who was, identified by a. So they ordered them taken back to court. When they were taken back to court, the court ordered that this person is taken to committee without, taking into consideration that this person is an intersex person. So they were first taken to a female prison and then now being taken to a male prison. When this person went there, they actually went through violation. Intervened, and the matter was taken to court, and the government was petitioned, and this person actually won the case. Together with working with the pro bono advocate, the matter was taken again to court for appeal, and this grown as paralegals. We have grown as community paralegals, and a lot is happening, in terms of ensuring that people access justice, that human rights violations are monitored, and right now we have so many social justice centers, which are actually run by paralegals. So then we find that now that the social justice centers, which you get paralegals, people there, community go there, and they get legal aid and they go back home. So we have really grown, and today, we are very excited that we have a document, a code of conduct, the first one of its kind, to actually regulate community paralegals. So you can see that slowly how things have actually grown. But of course, this has not happened, or whatever achievements that we have achieved without is still a big problem. And we are pushing that we are still pushing that we have the legal aid fund, which is anchored within the Legal Aid Act, funded by government. So I'm happy that the other day the National Legal Aid Services just developed regulation that will guide in terms of how this money, the legal aid fund, is actually, implemented. And of course, the dwindling civil society funding, because community paralegals, most of them work closely with civil society, and that has become a challenge. So they are project based. When the project comes to an end, then it becomes a problem to sustain these paralegals. And of course, the inconsistent training standards. That despite the fact that there's a training curriculum in place, and there are other organizations that have also developed a training curriculum, then find that there are still other organizations that would go and train paralegals by getting content from the internet. The internet will give you anything, okay? When you go to the internet, you get anything, and it may not be, the right information to actually give out in terms of training paralegals. So that has been a problem, and we find that you will meet these paralegals see that their capacity is basically, because they lack quite a lot of information about the law. Of course, we have ethical challenges, and that is why today we have a draft code of conduct. Because despite the fact that community paralegals are not allowed to charge those who are behind the scenes, actually ask for money for their services, which is illegal, because they are basically supposed to give their services free of charge. And some of them have been also masquerading as advocates, that they call you, and Truecaller tells you, Wakili so and so, and you're like, this person tells us about us, when you go and you talk about a paralegal, and people start wondering, who is a paralegal, okay? So, and of course, overload of cases. That PSA right now has over 700 members, okay, registered members. But you realize that we are still not able to reach to most people, because still that number is low. I do not know about how many other paralegals are out there who are not PSK members, but able to, handle all the cases. So, having said all that, I think there's much growth in the paralegal practice, especially in the community paralegal model. So we are very happy that today we are validating a document that will regulate our that will guide us in how we conduct ourselves as we give out the services in the community. And just allow me special thanks to UNDP because UNDP was the first organization that started funding PSK then when it was pursuing. And the development of the paralegal training curriculum was actually funded by Amkeni wa Kenya, UNDP. So UNDP has, put quite some money in terms of bringing growth into the paralegal model. So we are very grateful that they're still funding organizations to actually strengthen the paralegal model, because we are here today because the Kenya School of Law has been funded to, come up with a code of conduct and, do other things that will, ensure that the paralegal model is well taken care of. So we say thank you very much, UNDP, and we hope that